Good morning, everyone. This is Matt Brown with VoMac Truck Sales here in Evansville, Indiana. The channel's called Southern Indiana Mac Volvo. Got a really nice truck here this morning for you. I wanted to show you. It's a 2020 Volvo VNL 860. It is our 77-inch condo sleeper. So this truck is really nice for long hauls over the road. Got a lot of room inside, back in the bunk, up in the driver's seat, passenger seat. Got all kinds of room, great storage areas, and some really cool features on this truck I just wanted to show you guys. So we'll start at the front here. So up front at the hood here, you'll notice that Volvo is redesigned, really making this thing smooth transitions for the air to flow around the truck, over the truck, under the truck, in an effort to reduce drag and help you save money at the fuel pump. One cool new feature, this is the Volvo LED headlamp with the signature daytime running light. So they're going to know you as you're coming down the road with that one. It's really neat. Fog lights, driving lights. Underneath we've got the air dam to push that air underneath the truck. Notice the rounded edges here at the fenders and the sloped up hood. Really get that air transitioning smooth across the truck. For safety, we've got two rear view mirrors on the hood. That way you can see oncoming traffic real easy. You can watch your trailers around the turns. Really great feature there. Those are bright finished power mirrors. Up here on the front axle, this is a 13.2. Equipped with 295 75R 22.5 Bridgestone low profile tires, all aluminum wheels. Here's our fairing where the battery box is. So unlock that fairing, that battery box, and then up under there is battery shut-off switch, air tanks. So we'll close that back up. All right, going down the side of the truck here, you notice you've got upper bunk and lower bunk windows. You've got a permit holder for your fuel tax stickers. That way you don't have to put them on the truck and scrape the paint to get them off. Here's our def tank fill. This back fairing, if you have to get in there, it is removable. So that's a very nice option. It's not standard, it's something we've added. So just smooth lines all the way down this truck. An effort to save money at the fuel pumps. Back of the truck, we've got a single stack with the fairing high right extenders. Just trying to wrap that air to the trailer. This truck does have dual 150-gallon tanks. And as you can see that exhaust right there, we do have it spec'd with a Webasto bunk heater. That way if you're parked and need heat, you don't have to run the engine for it. You can just use the Webasto heater. Back here on the back, we got Bridgestone M710 drives. Again, 295 75R 22.5. All aluminum wheels. And we do have the chrome trim accents for these things. We just haven't put them on yet. We've got an air ride suspension. This truck is a 237-inch wheelbase. Got a Joe's low profile fifth wheel for your van trailer. That way you're not over height. Meritor rear ends, 3:08 ratio. Really great combination with the I-shift transmission. The D13 500 horsepower engine gives us performance yet good fuel economy. Going up the passenger side here, everything will be basically identical to the driver's side. So this truck is spec'd for comfort, reliability, fuel economy, and plenty of power. All right, we'll take a look under the hood and I'll show you the engine now. So Volvo's got a really cool way to release that hood. Internal right here underneath the steering wheel. Just pull that lever and one-handed open that hood up. You're right there. So there's our Volvo D13. This one is at 500 horsepower. Air and electric are all external for you here, so that way if you hear an air leak, you can fix it. Access the fuse panel here, and of course inside the cab as well. Walk around the other side. Again, VGT turbo. Got our Davco Fuel Pro 382 external fuel water separator. One thing I want to show you on the steering here, if you'll notice that stabilizer bar, that's a new feature from Volvo, and it is wonderful. It does really work. It helps you keep that truck in the center of the lane. So really great feature. Engineers did a great job with that one to really help out stability, keeping the truck in the center of the lane. So we'll go back to the other side and I will show you the luggage compartment. Alright, so here's our luggage compartment. Very good space. Of course, we've got it filled up with all the chrome accents and everything else. This truck is spec'd with an inverter, power inverter. It also has shore power. And also in this compartment is where the Webasto bunk heater is. So anyway, guys, really great space. And the way you get to our luggage space is there's a pull cable right here inside the cab. So you pull that and it releases the handle. That way you've got an internal lock for that bunk space. We'll go inside and take a look at the features inside the truck now. Okay guys, I wanted to show you one cool feature, new feature on the steering wheel here. Not only do we have a tilt and telescope like most OEMs, we also have what we call position perfect. So this thing of course tilts, telescopes, so you can get that steering wheel comfortable, but we've added the additional feature of what I said, position perfect. So you depress the pedal halfway and you can actually tilt the steering or rock the steering wheel, so you can bring it out to you and really put that steering wheel where it's very comfortable for you. Volvo is all about driver comfort here. So really cool feature on the new Volvo steering wheels. Okay guys, moving on in the cab here. Notice one thing, the engine is very quiet. You don't have to shout and yell when you're having a conversation inside the cab, which at the end of the day is going to make you drivers feel a lot better. You're not going to be worn out from all the extra noise, extra rattling, and just going to feel better at the end of the day after a long haul. So some things that we've got in here: power locks, power mirrors, power windows. There's our light switch, and that is parking, headlamp, and then additional driving lamps. Again, those are all LED. Volvo's moved the ignition to the left hand side of the dash along with the spotting lamp. On the right side over here we've got sleeper HVAC controls and sleeper lighting control. And this right here is keyless remote entry. So we've just made this one really great for you. Here's our dash cluster, tachometer, temperature gauges, boost gauge, DEF and fuel, speedometer, and air pressures. On the steering wheel, we've got a smart control steering wheel, so we control all of the menu screens right here with our left thumb. Suspension gauge, menu navigation controls, and radio controls, volume controls. On this side, we've got cruise control, telephone, Bluetooth controls, radio mute. Then on the Volvo, we've got our city horn and our air horn. Along with that, we've got the industry first passenger driver's side airbag. So great safety feature. Up here on the window, it is a one-piece window for great visibility windshield. This is roped in, so that way your time to change, if you've got to replace it, is minimal. Not get the old one out, put the new one in, and off you go. Don't have to wait for any glue to dry. Up here on top of the dash, we've got 2 USB ports and a 12-volt charger, storage tray. All right, we've got interaxle lock, traction control disable, fifth wheel slide, grade gripper disable, and suspension drop. The grade gripper, it's a really neat feature with our I-shift transmission. What that is when you're going to start on a hill, we'll hold the brakes for you for 3 seconds while you switch from the brake pedal to the accelerator. So that way you prevent any rollback. Got some gauges over here, rear axle temp gauges, and then engine and transmission temperature gauges, pardon me. Climate controls. This truck is spec'd with the automatic controls, so you can set your temperature and the truck will keep it right there for you. Radio, we've got Bluetooth capable with FM, AM, CD, weather, auxiliary port, and this truck is spec'd with the Sirius XM capable radio. Then our I-shift transmission controls are right down here in the middle of the dash, easy to reach for the driver. Very easy to reach within a very close space to the driver. That way he's not fumbling all over the dash for it. So with the I-shift transmission, it's a 12-speed automated manual transmission. To the driver, that does function like an automatic, which is really great for him. At the end of the day, you're going to feel a lot better. One cool new thing with the new Volvo, our cup racks or cup holders here, you can actually take that out and replace it wherever is more convenient for you. So we've got passenger air ride seats, lumbar controls. Over there's the window controls, lights. We've got all kinds of storage options up here up front for the driver. Skylight, I'll show you more about that. One cool thing about the Volvo, if you're in the driver's seat, and this may get a little close, so I apologize. The sun visors actually flip down opposite of each other, so that way there's continuous coverage across the windshield for you. No spots where you're going to get that sun coming in and really getting your eyes and could impact your driving. So trying to think of everything here to make your ride as comfortable as possible and as safe as possible. And then of course we've got our flip down driver's visor over here. Windshield curtain. Really great storage up here for the driver. This is up above the driver here near the skylight. Same on the other side here. So that's up front. We'll take a look at the bunk now. One thing I wanted to show you before we go back to the bunk, that is a leather wrapped steering wheel. And on the seat we've got back cycler and heated. So that's a heated back cycler seat, which is really nice when you're heading long on the road and need a good rub down in the lower back. So over behind the driver's seat, got storage options up there for you. Microwave. Got pull-out drawers. 2 of those for you. And then we've got a really big refrigerator slash freezer for you. So really great space, able to store lots of food and good healthy food and stay out of those restaurants. Over here behind the passenger, you've got more storage. There's our area for the TV. Then you've got a really nice wardrobe here for the driver. Nice wardrobe there. And then more storage down below. So if you notice, we do have a double bunk in our 860. Again, this is our 77-inch condo sleeper. So we've got a double bunk with lots of good storage areas up here for the driver. All these lights are LED, so easy on the driver's eyes, less maintenance, longer life. Cup holder. Of course, we've got snap window shades, keep that light out for you. And right here we've got our really great ladder, help you get up to the bunk safely. So that's just strapped in here. And just let the ladder come down. Hooks right into that slot there. Then you've got a safe way to get up to that top bunk. Alright, so down here, below the top bunk, we've got our control panel for the sleeper, HVAC, radio, lighting control, alarm clock. It's where we control the Webasto bunk heater. And then 2 power outlets, and our inverter controls. Windows venting, you can get some fresh air in the cab. Nice easy slide. And I'll show you one cool thing. This is a convertible double bunk. So what that means is we've got a dinette underneath this bottom bunk down here. All we do here is just change the configuration, slide that mattress over, slide that cushion over, and there's a latch underneath here, and that pulls up to a nice dinette. So now you can sit and eat those home cooked meals, do your paperwork, enjoy some TV. And one more thing, underneath here you do have access to that bottom storage area. Sorry, it's kind of dark, I know it's hard to see, but anyway, you've got that access down there. You do have reading lights down here, and of course speakers for radio. So anyway guys, I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to watch. I want to introduce you to the new Volvo V&L 860 model. Again, my name is Matt Brown with VoMac Truck Sales. The channel's called Southern Indiana Mac Volvo. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great day.